Good morning, everyone. How's everybody doing today? Let me just finish getting set up here. The Hey, Jonathan, how you doing, Max Air? Okay, so we're getting it. We're getting there. We're getting it. A little bit bright in here today. Let me see if I help it this way. That helps a little bit. Okay. Yeah, bright sunshine. Hey, Frank, how's it going? Welcome, welcome, everybody. Max here. Jonathan was first. Jonathan was first. Yes, he was. So I hope everybody's doing okay. We finally got some sunshine here. Unbelievable sunshine. Been I don't know how many days of cloudy weather, and then it's going to cloud up again anyway here later today. I think it is, or this evening. So we got a few more days, maybe. We'll see. And here comes David.
Afternoon, Paul.
How's it going, David?
Little worse than yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, gone back a little bit. Well, I suppose that's the problem. You have to take steps forward and back before
Yeah,
you get back.
yep. 2 steps forward, 1 step back, you know?
Yeah. You forgot to put the link in the chat.
East Coast Thrills, how you doing? Yes, I got to get the link in the chat.
Oh, darn it. Click the link and Laura's right back. Apologize, everybody.
So,
hey, there he is.
Shut up, Justin.
Jesus Christ, Laura. Good morning, Justin.
morning.
He's only just joined the panel.
And would it be me if I didn't tell him to shut up?
It's so weird how your emoji picks up her voice and talks.
Yeah, no.
You put the shopping away now.
You're going shopping?
Hell no, I'm going nowhere.
Oh, would you like your bank card back now?
I wonder how you're spending money on my bank card.
Oh, I haven't got any. Oh, yeah, I have. Oh,
How you doing this morning, Justin?
Oh, I'm good.
Are you feeling any better, or is it getting better, or
I've been feeling fine, yeah.
you haven't had any more issues with your kidney stones, or?
No.
Oh, good. That's good to hear. Yeah, I went out this morning and flew a ship. And
How'd that go?
it went fairly well.
good for you.
Shut up, Laura.
I can't quiet. It's too windy.
Well, that's not Paul's fault.
If he keeps sending this weather this way.
Only because I asked him to.
Here, I'll share it with you guys. You guys can you can get the first look at it and see what you think. Okay, let me go over here, back to here, share screen, share. This is just before sunrise. That's a tanker, petroleum and chemical tanker headed up north.
What were you flying?
The Air 2S. Canadian side had quite a few cars over there sitting in their cars. That's the Algo Canada from Algoma Central.
Water.
Take them back to defective.
Maybe a new bowl. Water bowl out.
Gonna put some seed in that shelf.
I had to get you 8 Dr. Pepper, I think it is.
Why?
They didn't have 4s.
One extreme to the other.
I couldn't get myself normal Pepsi either.
Yeah, I suppose if it's carrying fuel, you don't want to be smoking on that thing.
No, that's why they fly a red flag on the bow, warning everybody that that's their signal for they are loaded and for everybody to take caution.
Yeah.
There was no wind down there, which was really nice.
So is that out into the Great Lakes or out into the sea?
That's heading out into Lake Huron. Yep.
That lake must be massive.
Oh yeah, it's probably as big as your country. It's huge.
Yes, I do.
Won't do.
Because I'm doing one.
Fuck you.
Beg your pardon.
You heard.
You can do one later.
Don't want to do.
Know your pecking order. Paul first, then me, then Justin.
Then
you.
So he's not doing one today.
Justin will just go live at the same time as me. I don't mind.
You use Zoom though, I don't.
Yeah, this Justin.
No, I did not have my Wi-Fi on.
Laura's
what
trying
now?
to dictate. Laura's trying to dictate when we can go live
What time you going live?
after Paul. Probably half an hour after Paul.
Yeah, she comes over here, Justin, to kind of like scoot me out of the way, you know?
Yeah. Come on, Paul, mush over.
That's it.
No,
Coming through, coming through.
What's up, Jonathan, Frank, Dusty?
No, don't over your, do not go
Rio,
over.
don't crackers. What's mummy got? You've had it now.
I know, he loves prawn crackers. That's right. I got a normal conditioner and then Ritos that are in that bag. £3.50.
Yeah, better than nothing.
Asked it about 4 times.
Yeah, cutting down the Dr. Pepper to 1 can a day.
Oh, really?
Got 8 days worth, sir.
Yep. They'll be gone by the weekend.
Oh, that's my medication.
Yeah, I'm trying to get healthy again.
So Dr. Pepper is your drink of choice?
Yes, because it's actually vegan and vegetarian,
Okay.
but not fake. Anything fake stuff.
Doing stuff. Of course, you need the shopping. I carried it home.
Shut up, woman.
Then toilet roll they had.
That's a lot of shit.
I have to put the cockatiel seed out though now.
Why do you get American buns?
Because that's the only ones they had.
Right.
And they only had Titans.
Justin packing in.
Okay.
Turning Laura and my freaking nieces into Americans.
Well,
Every-
it's a special club.
Oh, you know
Every
them you know the videos Americans react videos.
Yeah.
Well, one of them, yeah, clearly he's been reacting to British football fans for many years. And then today's video, he made an absolute mess of it. He went, I've done a test and I'm a Chelsea Arsenal fan or a Chelsea Liverpool fan. No. You're not one. You're not one. You either Chelsea or you're Arsenal. You can't be the both. They're rivals. Yeah. You go into a pub and say that, you're gonna cause a riot.
Really?
And he's like, I really want to take in a British game. And everyone in the chat's going, no, don't do it.
What's up, Mark?
Yeah. What's the difference between Manchester and Liverpool?
The exits.
Are they the same city? That's like going to New York and Boston and saying, are you guys the same? You get lynched. Hey, Mark. Hi, everybody else in the chat. Dre, Jonathan.
Dre's here, yep.
This is how I tell you only singing up to you.
White one.
I'm just gonna wash my hair.
Mm-hmm.
Ray's here. I didn't see him in the chat.
Well, Mark said Dre. maybe Dre's here in spirit. Hey, he's Ghost.
How's it going, Dusty? It's a little chilly today. 55. Not too bad.
I don't know, but that's a can I won't open for a few days.
There. You know you got
Uh,
cold ones in the fridge.
Yeah, I dropped the can of Dr. Pepper.
What, you just go everywhere?
No, I just won't open it for a few days.
Yeah, black pepper.
I don't think anybody did. At least I didn't notice anybody say that.
Well, looks like I am getting a refund from Bamboo.
Oh, really?
They got no choice now. They've offered that recall option, haven't they?
Yeah,
So-
you shouldn't have no issues getting your
Are
money
you
back.
are you hearing from them, or are you just going
Yeah, they get back
supposition?
to me every now and again, but they're still messing me around. I mean, even yesterday, they emailed me and said, "You don't get the parts because it's a mystery box." I'm like, "No, it's not a mystery box. It's a 3D printer." And
A
then
mystery box. I've never heard any
I never
Oh,
heard
it's a-
of that
anybody
either.
say
it's a lot
that.
of, apparently, it's down to the serial number on your box whether you get a mystery gift or some of the parts, like the tools and stuff. I'm like, in every video you show, these parts are there, so why shouldn't I get them?
Because I haven't heard anybody over here say anything about that.
It's
That's
a load
kinda
of
weird.
bollocks. Basically, what they've done is they've got this recall problem. They knew about this recall long before I bought it, and they've just decided to send one out that's there because then they've got my money. But I picked the option for a full refund and the £77 discount. So I'm going to use it on getting the £77 on getting the A1 Mini. Get a big discount. Surely can't botch it up twice.
Stupid ass people.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm sorry about that, Joe.
Well,
Leave now.
that's all right. Y'all all right? I'm looking at an email I just got from State Farm. They called me a minute ago and I didn't answer the stupid ass phone. It's on my daughter's vehicle.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
still
it's in
dealing
the-
with that?
Oh, I'm so tired of State Farm right now. They're sending me all kind of shit saying that it's a loss and all of this, and they're telling me it's determined on the value and the condition and all of this, but there ain't no pricing nowhere. So I'm not worried about them right now.
Well, what you need to do is email them back. Oh, and by the way, in the trunk was a $10,000 computer system that I had in there.
Oh, there's stuff in the trunk. She can't get the trunk open.
Yeah,
There's, there's clothes in the trunk. She knows. And I know it's all wet and stinky. I said, just it's wet and stinky. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. You're not gonna save it. But she throws clothes in the trunk and she don't bring it inside, so she don't even know what clothes she's got in there. It's like
Yeah. Don't forget, Joe, I left my Rolex in there.
Yeah, exactly.
I had a camera in there. What you talking about?
There was a Rolex camera. My 3D printer was in there. How big was this trunk?
That banquet thing I went to last night,
Yeah.
9:30 when they finally gave out all the awards.
Oh my God.
What did
7 o'clock to
what did
9:30.
everybody think of your show?
Well, they love it. They love it. And the coach, he gave me a big plug up there. He said that he had a blast with me going through the pictures to put the slideshow together, and gave me a big plug. I had parents coming up to me asking me, well, next year I got 2 kids. How much does it cost? How much for the 2 kids, like this. So I got parents already telling me who they're signing up next year,
Good.
which, because like I said, they know me. And one of the other parents came up. He's actually a retired Marine colonel. And he came up, retired major. And he came up and he was saying something to me and said something about me. And Craig said, yeah, Joey said, I've never seen anybody like this guy. He said, had a heart attack on the freaking sideline, still worked the game. After the heart attack, still made all the rest of the games, like that. He said, yeah, he's more committed to the school than me. That's what he said.
So you're the American
ever-
version of Monty Python.
Yeah, I don't think I'll lose football,
You're the American version of Monty Python.
Yep.
Off with the heart.
It's just a flesh wound. Hey, it's just a flesh wound. My chest hurts. I'm all right.
Good for you.
You're not breathing. Come over here and tell me that.
One of the players was coming up to get the award and just cracked his leg against the side of the stands.
Really?
And he started limping. And he gets up there and he's limping. And the coach said, "You all right?" I said, "He'll be fine next year. He'll grow back." Like that. I said, by next year he'll be healed.
Wow.
Coach fell out when I said that. But they had a really good team this year. They actually had 4 all-state most valuable players. And the kicker was the all-state punter and place kicker. Creighton was pretty good. And he's one of them that contracts me. They contract me to take pictures of him. I shoot 300, 400 pictures of him a year just kicking the ball. That's it. But they'll pay me $250 just for those pictures,
Wow.
Right, this is a serious question. I've watched a few games of American football recently with you guys. Why do none of your top players act like the lower players? Because I watched a video of an amateur guy, the punter apparently. He gets the ball under his own goal. He sort of steps forward, goes to throw the ball, and then suddenly just clutches it and runs, and literally runs all the way around the other team and just leaves them standing and runs down the pitch to get a touchdown.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why do we not see that in the big games?
Some of them you do. You don't see much. It's so scripted. I mean, even in high school, they've got their plays so scripted down to what they've got to do, what position they got to, the way they got to go each way, block somebody. Unless it's a broken play, you're not going to see something crazy, Unless something happens where we had one a few years ago where Mandeville needs to win the game to go to the state playoffs. And they were winning by 1 point. And they were winning. The team had scored against them. Destran scored against them. And there's like a minute left in the game. They're going to kick the extra point to tie the game. The ball was snapped and the place kicker missed the ball. So what happened, the ball is rolling around on the ground. Mandeville players are chasing this kid around that's picked up the ball and is running. And all he does is just launch it into the end zone to one of his receivers that broke loose. 2-point conversion. They beat Mandeville by 1 point on a broken play. The guy that did it, he plays in the NFL, Jordan Jefferson. And my son said, yeah, we lost to Jordan Jefferson. At least it was to somebody that went to the NFL, But it was an athlete. And if you got 30 players out there, you might have 10 athletes. The rest of them are just regular players. And you can see the difference in the way they play.
I'm going to see if I can get
And
it.
this is a whole different level. Like Nate Shepard, whole different level. This kid in Mandeville.
Well, that's why so many people don't make it into the NFL. It's very low percentage.
Oh yeah.
Is that if you have 100 players, you'll be lucky if one
Think
makes
this
it into the NFL.
Oh, you're right.
Sometimes YouTube can be great because I typed it in and it came up straight away.
Because the thing is you got to get through high school and college before you know, and hopefully you don't get no serious injuries throughout those years to even get in the NFL. Because a lot of guys will get injuries in high school and college that will just end their career.
Right.
I
Yeah,
mean,
you got people that get injured in high school that never play again, you know.
Sometimes you get guys that just get a good run like that. Everything just happens to line up perfect.
And you see that guy running like that? That's Nate Shepard. Nate Shepard, he gets in the open field, you're not stopping him.
yeah, apparently the player was called Lynn Bowden. I'm guessing he's going to be somewhat big now.
The broadcast team at Mandeville put together the season highlights on video at the end. I had all the pictures, they had the video. And it was just the highlight films that they shoot. It was from the films they shoot during the games. And they had one play where Shepard's running down the middle of the field and he's running in between all the players and he's just so fast. And one player reaches for him, he takes a step to the right and then he takes a step back to the left. The player turns around, just falls down. You know, and it's like 3 of them fell down like that when he did that. And he just kept running, just running straight. He wasn't trying to jug him out of anything. Just his speed and just they knew how fast he was. They couldn't touch him. And he did that all year. All year. His problem is that he gets past somebody, then you got to turn around and taunt him. Got to say something to him. And then he always gets a penalty. Always.
What's up, Daryl?
If American
But they had
sport
that-
was like that all the time, you know, just fast action and
Yeah.
running and tackling and, you know, I can get into that.
Yeah, they had that one play where I almost got run over last year on the video
Yeah.
where Donovan came flying out of bounds and I was standing and had to turn real quick. And coach walked up to me and said, "That's the Hammond game. Didn't you have a heart attack then?" I said, "Yeah, I was having a heart attack then." I said, I didn't even think about that. But that was the game I was having a heart attack at. Almost got run over too.
What's up, Lance? Daryl's getting ready for his first 2 sites of the day.
So,
No, the
so let me
weather-
trash.
Sorry.
I'm gonna trash Mardi Gras. Okay, I'm gonna trash Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras parade started on Friday.
Yeah.
Mandeville, Louisiana, we had a shooting. And that's crazy in Mandeville. Okay. New Orleans, they've had a shooting in New Orleans on Sunday. Last night in Marrero had a shooting. Now the shooting last night was different because there was some stupid ass at the end of the parade was coming out of a parking lot and tried to run over a cop. And the cop wound up shooting him. But that's 3 shootings in 4 days. That's never happened here. It's freaking wild, wild west.
Ah, dude, that ain't nothing compared to like Chicago or Atlanta.
Oh, I know.
Like fucking Chicago did have like 200 shootings in just one weekend.
It's like these gangsters now. Like I said, down in Lacombe, it's a little bitty town about 10,000 people. Maybe not even 10,000 people, maybe 8,000. And that's like 12 miles to the east of me. They had 2 guys from New Orleans who tried to bust in somebody's door to rob them in the middle of the night. And they kicked the door open. One of them got hit with a shotgun as he kicked the door open. And the other one, before he could turn around, got hit with a shotgun.
Bro, could you imagine being a detective in Chicago?
No.
I wouldn't
God,
do
dude,
that.
you'd never have any fucking time off, dude.
Well, I can't imagine being a police officer in Chicago. You talk about you'd have to have your head on a friggin' swivel.
I can't imagine being a police officer anywhere in America. credit to everyone that goes out there every day to brave that.
Here you go, Paul.
I agree. Oh, what you got?
That is Mardi Gras king cake.
Oh,
They had king
What
cake
you-
last night. I
you-
don't buy them because they're so freaking expensive.
you,
They had them last night, so I grabbed a couple of pieces.
you call it a what? A Mardi Gras what?
It's called a king cake. What they
King
do
cake.
is that it's round and it's got the purple, green, and gold icing on it, and it's
Please to hear
almost
what
like a donut type of thing, but a different kind of texture. And then they have a baby they stick in it. It's supposed to depict baby Jesus, and if you get the baby, you have to buy the next one. And it's a
It
tradition
looks
they do.
like a piece of pizza and a taco mix.
Yeah, it
That's
looked
That's what I thought it was.
looked like
Wait
a
up.
taco to me.
So
That's what I-
they put a baby in it, and if you get a baby, you have to buy another one.
Yeah, it's a little plastic one.
Yeah. What a great
But-
marketing ploy. Oh,
You mean-
unlucky, you've
you
got
mean-
another baby.
If
Oh,
you get,
unlucky,
if
you've
you
got
get
another
the
one.
baby, they don't give it to you free.
No, that was that was like, oh, let me tell you about king cakes. Walmart used to sell them. Now, the day after Mardi Gras, if you go to Walmart, I'll do this sometimes. I used to do it. I haven't done it in a while, but they'll sell them for like $3 a piece just to get rid of them. And I'll grab about 10 of them, and then I'll vacuum seal them, and then I'll go ahead and freeze them, and then you can have them all year round. You know, but what happens is their cakes used to go for about $8-9 max for the filled ones with all kind of different fillings. Walmart, you can't touch one now for less than $13. The
Really?
big companies like Randazzo's, the big bakeries, if you go buy a Randazzo's king cake, it's gonna cost you $40. So I don't buy them anymore. I'm done. If somebody's got one, I'll eat a piece. You know, it is good for my diabetes anyway. You know, not to have them. You know, so last night they had one of them cut up. This is a regular, I don't know who it's from, but it's not a Walmart brand, probably a Rouse's, but it was just a plain one. So I grabbed a couple of little pieces they had with coffee this morning. So at least
Yeah.
I can say I had a piece of king cake.
Never had one, Ken.
Yeah, I never heard of king cakes before.
I've heard
Oh,
of
they're
them. I
good.
just have never had one.
Oh, they are.
Yeah. The weather Steve's getting has made our news. Apparently, they're now calling them deadly floods.
What, the California?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
those things are crazy out there.
really bad.
Oh, Daryl said his wife makes a good one. Apparently she does the king cakes.
Hey, Daryl, Ken, Mark, who else?
What the hell's going on here?
East Coast Thrills, Jonathan. Oh, I apologize, guys. I have all those packages in the car. I went last night to the game. I was going to drop them at the post office last night. Stopped at Canes, came home, got here, and said, "Oh shit, I forgot to put them in the post office." So they're
What are you
going in
talking-
today.
You'll get him
What are you talking
eventually.
about?
I'll go put them in there today. Or if I hear the girl downstairs, I'll give them to her. I'm stuck here till I got to call the front because they got to fix a freaking toilet. That I'm gonna tell them, look, I paid too much money if I have to wait 3 days for y'all to fix a toilet.
Yeah.
You know, give me the part, I'll do it. You know, all I gotta do is change that thing up.
Tell him I had king cake and Mexican last night. This is bullshit.
Gonna be honest with you, Joe. I'm worried about your 3D printer. You're gonna have to warm it up now when you come to use it.
Yeah, I know. I know. I used it. I used it day before yesterday. I used it. Yeah, I didn't use it yesterday. But I'm at that point where I've got a lot of things I want to print, but then I look at the time and if I feel like doing it, you know, I'll do some things for overnight. Like there's a chess set I do want to make. The chess board is 5 hours, 43 minutes. So I'll probably make that tonight overnight. I'm trying to decide what color I want the board to be.
Oh yeah, they got
I
some
don't
really
know
cool
if-
chess sets.
Yeah, I don't know if I want it white or I want it. It's a little small, 12 by 12 chessboard, and
they
it
got 'em
snaps in.
Yeah, they got them in all the different shows and stuff. Like you can print
Oh,
out
yeah.
like a Simpsons one, a Star Wars one.
Yeah, you see what Jonathan put in the chat.
Shoveling. Let's look at gentlemen. Let's see what's good failing. Oh wait, I'm gonna have to update it.
He said we'll get them in 2027.
Oh, Lord help me, crawfish prices suck. It came out yesterday and said that because of the drought in Louisiana, they've lost millions. They're saying that crawfish are gonna probably cost $8 to $9 a pound. So I guess I'm not eating crawfish this year.
There's always an excuse to put the freaking food prices up.
Oh, they do this every year with crawfish. Every year. Don't give me that bullshit.
Oh, Jonathan's asking, do you play chess?
I do. I played chess before. I haven't played in a while. Hey, stop walking. We got neighbors outside. I got a neighbor on the end. She got to live in a trailer. Got to be in a trailer. Why she acts. She come out there the other day and she said, "Yeah, I did this," and she pulled her shirt up and showed me all her back. I said, "Oh Lord, help me." And she like my grandmother. You know, I don't even see that. Yeah, but Logie. Yeah, but it's the crawfish prices are crazy. I mean, all the prices down here are getting stupid. I used to go to Sam's and buy the ribeyes in 4-packs, and the 4-packs used to run me around $24. Right now, if you go get a 3-pack, you can't find them for less than $45.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause I used to eat steak a lot, and I don't eat steak that much now.
Oh, yeah, prices on food have gone up for sure.
Yeah. Hoping we have a little bit of change after November. But I don't know what's gonna happen with that shit either. So,
Oh, are you waiting on that, talking about that settlement thing or whatever?
no, I'm waiting on the election. The election makes a difference. That's what I'm waiting on. Yeah, that's the first thing I thought this morning. I said, "We need to call you about your settlement." I started that. I said, "Oh shit, Marine Corps never saw State Farm." I said, "Bitch." You know. Well, I was talking, let me tell you, that colonel, that major last night was talking to me, and they've got a group that he belongs to. They meet once a month. I gotta call him. Major Love, that's his name. I gotta call him up. He says, did you fill out your paperwork for the VA yet?" I said, "I haven't filled out any paperwork for the VA." He says, "Come sit with us. It's paperwork. It just take a little bit of time." He says, "I'm telling you, with your knee problems and with everything like this," he said, "I can get you 100%. And they've been telling me that for years, and I haven't listened to anybody. So I may go sit and talk with him and put in the paperwork against the VA. He said, right off the bat with your knees, he said, "I can get you 50% right now." He said, "That's like $1,700 a month." So I think when they're talking that kind of money, I might have to go do it. He said, "And look at it this way, you in the Marines, you earned it, you know."
Well, the biggest problem with government agencies when you're doing paperwork is you have to know how to do it. 'Cause
Yeah, and they got the people do
stupid
it,
thing-
you know.
Right, you fill out something, just one little thing wrong on the paperwork, and that could hinder you for another 6 months.
Yeah, he asked me, he said, "Do you have any kind of ringing in your ears?" I said, "All the time." And he said, "That's from shooting." He
What do you
said,
think?
"That's 10% automatic." He said, "All you do is put it on paper and they give you 10%.
That's
Because
why
all the military people complain about it.
that's why there's so many Social Security lawyers out there, because people file for
Oh,
Social
yeah.
Security and get denied 2 or 3 times before they finally get it, or they'll try to screw you and give you less than you're supposed to get.
Yes, they meet at the Pontchartrain Yacht Club, and they sit there and they do paperwork for people, and all they do is go in there and have a party basically and drink and fill out paperwork and then turn it into the VA for people, you know. So I'm gonna go sit there next time they do it and fill out some paperwork. He told me, he said, with your knees, you at Camp Lejeune with your heart, with your neuropathy. He said, we'll put all of that into the VA. The claim is, he said, your claim is completely different. Like that. He said, once you get your claim, the VA picks you up anyway. He said, but let's get you picked up through the VA before the claim finishes. That way the VA starts paying you too. He said, because you could be getting a $3,500, $3,700 check a month from the VA.
And if
That'd
you're
be
in,
I think
nice,
I'm gonna have to
wouldn't
go.
go fucking get it.
Daryl said, "Do you have a rating?" I'm at 90%. Yep, I'm rated 10% for tendonitis.
Yeah, tendonitis is 10%.
That's the what? Isn't that ringing in your ears?
Yeah, and I got that all the time.
Yeah.
Because shoot, man, I almost became a range officer at one point in time. So I was around the shooting all the time. The worst incident I ever had in my life was I didn't have the earplugs in. That's
Yeah.
when the guy dropped the grenade. He dropped the freaking grenade in front of us. And I didn't have time to put any kind of earplugs on. And I'm telling you, the drill instructor kicked it in the right place at the right time, but we'd all died.
Oh, cracking hell, Laura.
What'd Laura do now?
She went and got some toner to tone down her hair. And she's gone purple.
Well, the question I would have is, at what point does her hair not have a natural color? It's like,
Oh, it will keep growing. Your hair eventually grows out if you don't keep dyeing it, and it'll go back to its original color.
What is my original thing?
But going back to tinnitus, I went and saw the doctor a couple of years back about. I told him I had tinnitus, and he said, "Well, how do you know?" I said, "I have this constant ringing in the ear." And he said, "Well, what does it sound like?" I went, "It sounds like Laura." And he went, "That's just your partner. I mean, there's no cure for it." Hi. Ow.
They just showed.
did you get one in the back of the head, Dave?
Yeah.
On the back.
Well, I mean, there's no way to end it, but then you end up on one of
Laura?
those, murder mystery shows.
So I have got.
Oh, God.
They're showing California.
Can't do it until the weekend anyway.
They got nothing looks like nothing but a river. They got a guy standing on top of the hood of his car, the roof of his car. It's all the way up to the roof of his car, and he's just waving at people.
I'll bet the Mojave River's probably going to end up flooding.
They were showing the Superdome a minute ago. And this year, the Endymion Parade is the biggest parade in New Orleans. This parade, where it starts at, the route is about 8 miles long. When it gets to the Superdome, it's still coming at the back part of the route. It's about 6 miles long. That's how big this thing is. And they go into the Superdome and they have a big extravaganza. And they bring all the floats in and roll them around. And you got to have a tuxedo to be in it. And I mean, I've marched through it before in parades. And it's crazy. I've been to it and I've marched in it. And this is like the pinnacle of Mardi Gras for a parade. This year they've got to go through the convention center because we have the Super Bowl next year. It just showed the Superdome. The whole bottom part of that Superdome is gutted out, where they're rebuilding all kind of stuff in it for the Super Bowl. That's why they're not in it this year. And boy, it looks terrible. I mean, it's like all emptied out, fields gone, everything. There's a big open space and they're just building stuff. They're getting all the infrastructure back in. But they do that about every time we get a Super Bowl, they shut it down for like half the year, rebuild all kind of suites, everything on the inside. They leave the outside the same, but the inside is so high tech now. Did you see what the prices are on the Super Bowl tickets this year?
But I'm sure they're ridiculous.
Minimum ticket, $9,000.
Jesus Christ.
McCaffrey and his wife's a movie star. The family was going to get together and do a suite for the Super Bowl, and they came out and said they couldn't afford it. And McCaffrey makes like millions of dollars. He said they couldn't afford the suite at the Super Bowl for the family. That is
Well,
crazy.
I mean, even movie stars, like A-list movie stars, have issues getting tickets because you'll see. That's why you'll see them sitting out in the nosebleeds with the rest of the fans because they can't even get good tickets. I mean, it's hard.
Yeah.
It's really
Well,
hard to get
Tate got
tickets.
one. Tate got a ticket.
Oh, I'm sure she did, but like I said, it's like you'll because if you remember during the Super Bowl game, they'll be constantly zooming in on the crowd, and they'll be like, "Oh, there's Leonardo DiCaprio," and he's just out in the
Yeah.
freaking regular seats with regular
Yep.
people just sitting around him because he couldn't get a good ticket. Like it's just the tickets are really hard to get.
I had a chance to go to the Super Bowl in Miami when the Saints won it, and I didn't even want to go.
This is why I don't like these big sporting finals, because even over here, you got the FA Cup final, and it's ridiculous. They played the FA Cup final at the same venue as the semi-final. In the semi-final, each team gets 30,000 tickets because no one's interested in the semi-finals. But come to the final, they get cut down to 15,000. So you could watch your team in every round up to the semi-finals, and suddenly, fine, you can't get a ticket because A-list celebrities want to go and see the game. They don't even support the team. Leave it to the fans.
Well, like I said here, it doesn't even matter if you're A-list or not. It's just it's hard for anybody to get tickets.
But what I'm saying is, the two teams that get there should be given an allocation for your fans only on your database. You've got, say, 20,000 tickets each, right? You shouldn't have a free-for-all where, people that don't even have not followed your team all season, not been to one game, can go and get a ticket just because it's something final.
Yeah, but they don't care. It's all about the money because then they charge those people 10 times more than what you'd pay for a ticket. They'll be willing to pay that. Like I said, there's some people that will pay $20,000.
I don't like that about sport. Yeah, the genuine fans miss out on the finals.
Oh, did you see what was it Uber Eats or one of them? They're doing so one lucky fan during the Super Bowl, you put in this code or whatever that comes up on the screen. I think it's Instacart, and you get everything that's in every single ad for the Super Bowl. So if it's a car ad, you get the car. If it's a food ad, you get the food. So it's like one lucky person will win everything that's in every single Super Bowl ad, all in one shot.
That's one way of paying for the advert.
I can't remember who it might have been Uber Eats or maybe Instacart. I can't remember which one it was. Let me see if I can find a commercial.
I'm gonna look at that.
See, that's great marketing. It's a bit like the cake with Captain Joe. If you find a baby in it, you have to buy another one. Yeah. But every one of them's got a baby in it. Oh, look, you got to buy another one, and another one, and another one. And you're going to find people, desperate to win that prize, doing 3-4 takeout orders. Yeah. Just because they're desperate to win.
Yeah, people don't want to win that thing because they don't want to buy it again. It's just, and what happens is now some of the places don't even put the baby in it. They put it on the outside and you get to put it in. So if you're the one that bought it, you know where it's at. So you don't have to worry about it for the next time.
Yeah.
They don't want somebody choking on it,
What's not
Uber Eats? Kinder Egg all over again.
And they got one company, not Rendezvous, Gambino's. Gambino's puts out a porcelain every year. It's a special Mardi Gras edition, and it'll have the date on it, and it'll be porcelain, and it'll be all decorated, and they put those out in the cakes, and And but you go buy a Gambino's cake, $50. It's crazy. They're good, but they're not $50 good. To be $50 good, I got to eat the whole thing. What that was?
It was Grubhub.
But they have them in all kind of different flavors: strawberry cheesecake, blueberry, They'll have just plain cheesecake, lemon. The lemon cheesecake will kill you. And then they've got now, and the Cajuns came out with a boudin type where they make the same kind of like it's a croissant dough, and they put a little bit of gravy on it, and they fill it with boudin sausage, so you can get a boudin. Now those are good. That's like eating a freaking meal. Did you eat it?
Or can't freaking find it.
Did you eat? Yeah. Give me a treat.
Well, I gave him a piece of the king cake, and he looked at it like I was crazy.
You need to see if you can find a 3D print file of a dog treat server. So you have to
Ooh,
press a button to
DoorDash.
get the treat.
Man, pull it out. Bacon treats.
Stop kicking your brother. Not looking at me, fucker.
Yeah, they love bacon treats.
Here we go. I found it.
Jesus,
DoorDash
Jesus.
can DoorDash pretty much anything. So this year during football's biggest event, DoorDash will DoorDash stuff from all the ads. All to one winner. All the snacks. Every automobile. A tax service. And who knows what else. We haven't fully thought this thing through yet. Just look for the promo code on the big day for a chance to win it all. DoorDashAllTheAds.com.
DoorDash has aired its Super Bowl
Oh yeah. So whatever they show in the ads, you're supposed to win everything from every ad. Could you imagine them showing up with the whole fucking trailer full of cars? All right, here you go. Now we're gonna expect the tax money from all those. Did you see that, Paul?
What's that?
So DoorDash for Super Bowls for the Super Bowl this year.
Oh my God.
One lucky winner will win. They'll put a promo code up on the screen, and you put it in for a chance to win, and you'll win everything that they showed in every single ad, even if it was a vehicle.
Wow.
It's through the whole Super Bowl.
Through DoorDash?
Yeah, DoorDash will deliver everything from every single ad to your door. Apparently, that's what they're claiming. They said even if it's a car, they'll end up delivering it to you.
Do you believe that?
I mean, I don't know.
You know,
No,
because we live in a world, Justin, because just because you read it doesn't mean it's real. It could be just a prank, you know.
Well, where they're going to get you is with taxes, right? If they show up to your house with 5 new vehicles, guess who's got to pay all the taxes on those cars? So
Yeah.
most companies will offer you a cash equivalent payout, or it might be a little less than what the stuff's worth. Just so
No. You guys are going to give me the code, and I'm going to enter.
Well, anybody can.
I want them shipped over here immediately.
I don't-
DoorDash, come on.
I don't think it. I don't know. You'd have to look at the terms and services. I don't think it was U.S.
Well,
based
put
only.
the,
but
put the
it could
link
be.
for DoorDash in the chat for them.
Well, it's not a link. It's just a commercial they did yesterday. I saw it yesterday. But they said they'll put a promo code up on the screen during the game, and then you put it in, and then one lucky winner will get a chance to win.
And the day after, they're filing for bankruptcy. Oh, we don't have to give you a prize now. We're bankrupt.
Yeah, I won't watch. I don't even think I'm watching the game, so I won't see the code.
Well, I'm not watching the game either.
Boudin balls stuffed with cheese. Boy, that sounds like a good thing right now. Yeah, I like muffaladas too.
The hell's a Bowden ball?
Did you just say a
Boudin.
soup?
Boudin.
The hell's that?
Wait,
It's a like all the fixings for a sausage, like a Cajun type of sausage. It might have crawfish in it, all kind of different spices. And what they do, it might have meats in it. And then what they do is they roll it up and they bread it and they fry it. It's called a boudin ball. And they do boudin king cakes now. You know, where they stuff the, like I said, it's a croissant type of dough full of that. And then they put like a little Cajun type of gravy on the outside. And oh man, it's like a freaking meal.
Right. Did you just say you like a muffalata soup?
Yeah, the muffalata is a sandwich they do in New Orleans.
You know what a muffalata is in Spain, don't you?
No, I don't.
It's a gay person.
Oh no, forget it. Shit, I don't like that kind. But they got a dance crew called the Muffalatas also. A bunch of girls that dress up. I like them too.
Oh yes.
Yeah, they dress up with little short skirts and they got their little shiny outfits on and all of this.
So look at that, 60 or
Muffalatas, I
70
like looking at them.
advertisements.
What's
Yeah.
that?
60 or 70 advertisements during the game. Different advertisements.
Yeah.
It's what, $7 million for a 30-second airtime.
That's ridiculous. You can spend that money better.
JP, good to see you. And I have to say, first, Everett, look at Lance body language, just like, okay, what is JB doing for me today? Let's see if we can make me smile.
That's going to be what, around $490 million in advertisement
Yeah.
revenue alone? Jesus Christ. The $500 million just about.
TJ snuck in the back door.
TJ.
Good evening.
Yo, come on, TJ. Need to hear you laugh.
That's just commercials. That doesn't include like all the people that are advertising, like, you know, that have like banners up at the game and stuff around the field and everything else.
Yeah,
We're
right.
talking probably altogether, they're probably pulling in $2 or $3 billion in advertisement alone. But you have little in between advertisements. You know, this 30-second recap is sponsored by, and it'll be like Pfizer, and they'll just show a quick Pfizer banner, and then they'll do their little 30-second recap of the game. You know, each one of those costs money too. You know, and they do tons of those during the game.
My dog's mad at me right now. He's in the kitchen eating. I could hear him eating. And he'll eat every once in a while out the dish when he's really, really hungry. Or when nobody's around, he'll go eat. And I wasn't giving him anything else right now, so I could hear him in there eating, and he's eating pretty good. He must have been hungry. Last night I told Loki, I said, I don't have anything to give you. Go eat some food in your dish. And he looked at me and he started walking towards his dish. And Cleo was standing there. I said, bring some back to Cleo. And he went in there, got a mouthful of food, came out, put it on the ground next to Cleo, and then ate next to it with her.
Wow.
He brought it out to her.
Hey, Daryl, let me borrow $7 million so I can do a 30-second ad spot for my channel on Super Bowl Sunday. I know Daryl's good for it.
You can just imagine it.
So this 30-second ad is brought to you by Infinity Gaming. They'll be like, what the fuck is this?
This would be my 30-second ad.
There you go.
What's up, TJ?
If I had 7 million spare just lying around, I would actually get the Matt Button song, right, and put that in there. I'm going to give the Super Bowl a Matt bump. Next year, there'll be no one sponsoring it.
You go viral like the Gundam style. That would be like viral for like 6 months and then be a one-hit wonder. Said, shit, let me borrow 7 mil with all of your gaming views.
Well, you could never, even if you could afford to do an ad, you could never recoup. the money.
DJ.
What's that? Hey, didn't you know? I think Cleo's that fortune teller lady. She's like, hey, let me give you a free reading. She's
So
like,
what in the fuck?
whatever.
Free reading?
Where did the hell that come from?
Hey, let me give you a free reading. She's Jamaican or whatever.
I don't think she's around anymore.
No, I don't
Actually, I
think.
think she got in trouble. I want to say she got in trouble with the government
Oh, for what?
over something. It might have been like taxes or something.
Reading without a license.
Oh,
Yeah, reading without a license.
No, do you know that's actually true though? In some states, actually require you have a
psychic
license for that. Yeah,
You have
there's
to have a
actually
psychic license.
there are some states that actually require you have a certain license for that.
Kenny, have a good day, buddy.
Yeah, don't think that
Hey,
was
Ken.
coffee this morning, EJ.
Hey, okay, Ken.
David,
Yeah,
you got
Johnny
another
called me a
ticket to
little while
Crazy
ago,
Town? Let's
wanted me to go fly. What'd you say?
I was telling David, I said, hey, let me get another ticket to Crazy Town. Let's go.
You're in it.
I know, right? That's funny. Oh man.
Everyone likes to be the crazy town.
Let's go to Crazy Town. Man, it's cold here today, y'all. It's probably like without the wind, probably like, I don't know, 50 something degrees, maybe 60.
Paul, they think it's cold
49
in
right now.
Florida.
What's that?
These guys think it's cold in Florida. They ain't seen half of it.
No.
Yeah, it says what's it say here? Yeah, it says 60.
TJ,
David.
Friday, 16 degrees here. Spring weather.
Oh,
Right. Spring weather. Saturday, -2.
that's
Freaking
pretty
cold
cold.
weather.
That's pretty damn cold.
Yeah, but David's talking to you in Celsius. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
Still
it's still
cold.
bloody cold.
right now it's 30
Yeah.
degrees Fahrenheit right here in bright sunshine.
Yeah, she got in trouble with the Federal Trade Commission.
Oh, Cleo
Yeah,
did?
she had to pay $5 million in fines.
And if she was good at her job, she'd have seen that coming.
And then they're claiming that her accent wasn't even real, because they're saying that her accent was actually had more of an Irish twang in it. And
Oh,
so
it sounded Jamaican to me.
well, people don't think she was actually, they don't think she was actually real Jamaican because, I guess like,
I thought
experts
a lot of these fortune tellers and stuff were Irish. I thought that was where it came from.
well, no. She was claiming to be Jamaican, but people that are like experts in like accents and stuff that like can hear, they said that they hear like an Irish Jamaican mixture, which makes them believe that she's not actually Jamaican, that she was her accent was fake, because there's certain things she says that turn the accent into something else, more of an Irish accent. So it's like it's a made up, accent that she's trying to do.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, when you meet up with someone, they go, yeah, man, top of the morning. You know,
Yeah.
they're fake.
Yeah. Like
Apparently, she had $500 million in billing that was supposed to be billed out to people for calling her hotline. And when the Federal Trade Commission fined her that $5 million, they actually canceled all the billing and didn't allow her to bill anybody. So she lost out on $500 million.
Ouch.
Damn.
But apparently she's doing some HBO documentary now, I guess, or something.
I mean,
So
she was
she
good at her
probably-
job, could have seen it coming and avoided it.
Well, that's what the article said. It said she didn't see the $5 million. Didn't see a $5 million fine coming in her future. Well, there's actually a university here in the United States that has $1 million. It's like $1 million. And what you do is you go to the university, you have to take their tests that they have set up to test whether you're a real psychic or not. And if you actually pass all the tests, they will give you $1 million, and nobody's ever been able to pass it.
Yeah.
And so they actually have $1 million on the table for anybody that can come in and prove that they're a real psychic.
Well, you know what I don't understand is why colleges and universities don't allow you, let's say you had a grandchild or whatever, to set up a fund for college, their college education. You pay so much a month and it accrues and pays for the education.
We do that in Louisiana. Louisiana has a fund, goes through the state, that you donate so much a month to, and it's for your child's education later.
Yeah, there's Gerber, the baby food company.
Yeah.
They actually
Gerber.
have a thing. Yeah, they have a thing set up where you can actually they'll send you out a bunch of pamphlets when you first have a baby. Because we got them for all 3 of our kids, and there's a college fund thing you can set up through Gerber, and they put it in a special account that collects interest and all that. And then they'll give you a layout of how much it will accrue over so many years per percentage that you put in. And they'll actually put some money in with you for you doing it.
And there was this kid that I was in high school with, and when I used to work for Publix, he would come in like all the time and buy the banana flavored Gerber baby food. I was like, "Are you serious? Like, why are you eating
It
that?"
should blended up banana. That's all it is.
Yeah,
It's literally if you took bananas and sat there and mushed them in a bowl. That's all it is.
yeah.
There's people
used
that
to
actually.
when-
I had a stepmom that used to eat baby food all the time.
Yeah.
She would eat the
Yeah,
fruits.
when I used to work EMS and we had Brittany, I used to bring it was the banana pudding and the what was it? The banana pudding and the applesauce and the peaches. I used to throw them in my lunchbox.
From the hospital?
No, that was from baby food when we bought it. I always grabbed a couple extra for me.
Oh, okay.
And when I'd work during the week, I throw that in there. And it was nice because it was like I could get the peaches or something like fruit with the sandwich or whatever I brought with me.
Yeah.
And it was in a jar, and if I didn't eat it, I brought it home.
It's just pureed fruit. I mean, it's nothing.
Yeah.
Right. Some of you may have seen this video, but when you hear me shouting at the birds, this is what I'm having to deal with. Just look at the kid. That. It gets worse.
What's up, Randy?
Yo, Randy. Oh, he changed his logo. It looks like
I think he
boy.
said that was
around
an
the throat.
old logo.
it was what?
Look, smack around the head.
I think that was an old logo that he started using again. I think that's what he
Man,
said
that was a
yesterday.
pretty good takeaway.
I don't know. I like the black props with the blue background. That was pretty dope. I like that. But this one looks good too.
But that's what I'm having to deal with around here.
That was a pretty good takeaway, the way he went to reach around and grabbed it.
Always fighting or doing something. Like the pictures the other day with him with a screwdriver, looked like he was about to kill somebody with it.
What was he doing with it? What were the birds doing with a screwdriver?
You know what?
Well,
Take
I'm
it
a
to the
bit
vet.
I'm a bit like Paul when it comes to screwdrivers. I tend to lose them. So I had some in a cup on the table, and he picked one out, and he had it like he was holding a knife, and he just looked a bit menacing.
Huh.
I don't know, Randy. You stand out more in the chat with that nice bright red one.
David, check your
Or instead of going back, maybe design a whole new one. If you want something fresh and new.
Yeah.
So that's Tino laying on the thing with his ass towards me, right? I'm talking to him. He won't look at me for nothing. That's how mad he's at. He's mad.
What'd you do to him that he's mad at you?
I wouldn't give him a treat. I said, go eat your dish. So he was eating out of the dish. So now he's over there. Now, when I say vet, he usually turns around and look. He ain't budget. He ain't give a damn. He's saying, I'll show you my ass.
But
Take a
you've
look
seen
at
what I
that.
deal with the birds. This is what I have to deal with Laura. Paul, don't go away yet. You're going to want to see this.
Oh yeah, I saw that. She did that on Snapchat. She did her
Laura's blonde.
yeah,
Hey, get rid.
I think she bleach blonded, didn't she? Or did she just dye it like that?
I don't know.
Bleach.
TJ, right?
Uh,
All I hear is I bought some hair dyes, and then the bathroom door shuts, and then
wait,
Yeah.
she said
an hour later, I just hear her go, "Oh fuck it! Ah, it's gone wrong."
wait. Back up. She said what?
Oh fuck it!
No, before that. Before
He
that.
bought some hair dye.
Hair dye.
Further back.
Oh,
Further
hair
back.
dye. Oh, I thought you said something about mayonnaise or something. I was like, wait.
No,
What?
she gets the hair dye. She goes in the bathroom,
Yeah, I thought you
and then
said something
30
about-
minutes later, yeah, you hear the swearing, the cursing. It's gone wrong, and then. You know, she comes out and she goes, "You're gonna have to buy me another one. It's gone wrong."
Oh hell.
I'd say so.
Apart from the purple shampoos made my hair purple.
You're not normal.
Well, the sad part of it is, David, is that Laura might be using your money to buy hair dye, right?
Not might be. She is.
So wait, okay. What was her original hair color before? Like when y'all met? Like what was her
Gray.
Props. Hey,
Brown.
Gray.
No, it's brown.
Oh, it was brown.
Was it? I'm sure I was dyeing my hair back
Well,
then.
TJ, what you could do is you could do your mustache, like purple or something, or
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You speak to Laura. She'll tell you what blonde to get to turn it white, and then you can, do rainbow colors or something.
Yeah, do rainbow colors. Yeah.
Go all Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras. Yeah.
Yeah, look at TJ. Got that hat all cockeyed. Must have signed a contract this morning.
well, what you could do is across the top where it's flat, you could put FUCK and then a big U right there.
That's funny. I like that. FUCK and then a big U. That's funny. Some people might get the wrong impression though.
Yeah, you better be carrying a big stick with you.
Yeah. A bat, a wiffle ball bat.
Yeah, that'll work. That'll sting the hell out of you.
Bat. That's what you get.
Can't get a
We
point.
used to have wiffle ball bat fights. Those suckers hurt.
Yeah.
Mad props. There's plenty of guys in the community that know how to make them. Jim's Droning can make you a logo. There's a lot of guys that have the editing programs.
Well,
You just gotta
TJ,
get up
here's
with
what
them.
you could do, TJ, is you could figure out how to make a lighted mask, where you could change it, it's like a sign, but the little lights on it.
Oh yeah. That'd be pretty funny.
Yeah.
It's a diary.
Then the guy looked like he sucked off a Smurf.
That's funny.
TJ, eat all those pizzas in your freezer?
I think I'm down to like three or four.
I'm not even gonna lie, those have been gone in like a week in my house.
Like, what the heck? What happened to all the pizzas? There were like 10 of them in here. There was like one left.
Oh, with the kids, bro, they would have had those gone in a week.
Wow.
I wouldn't even have room, honestly, for all those pizzas anyway. We would have had to eat half of them the first day.
Yeah.
Well, me and
If I go
Laura.
grocery shopping for a whole month, I'd load the entire freezer with food.
Well, me and Laura went
Like
shopping.
a smorgasbord of pizza.
Yeah, me and Laura went shopping yesterday to Iceland, which is a supermarket, not the country. And they had an offer in the end freezer, any 10 items for 10 quid.
Oh, that's not too bad, I guess.
Literally, we was grabbing pizzas and Laura's like, yeah, just keep getting them. It's like, we're going to pour all this shit.
So your cart was like literally like overflowing.
Put it this way. We was literally kicking the freezer door to close it. It was like, yeah, we'll close.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I've had that problem once before. Where like we shoved so much stuff in there, the freezer or the fridge wouldn't close, so we have to like kind of push it.
If anybody in the chat or, well, if anybody that's watching the show right now, if you have any editing skills and you want to help out Randy there, he kind of gave a description of what he would like.
And angry, like
I don't.
Laura need not apply.
I don't really edit Randy, otherwise I'd totally do it for you.
I could actually see that actually be a good sticker. I could actually like kind of see it in my mind, like a drone coming through the computer.
See, Mark, that's the good thing about the deal. If there's an item that you like, you can just pick 10 boxes of fish fingers if you want 10 boxes of fish fingers. But we went for the pizzas and the vegetarian food and.
What's the matter?
Oh, look at the little feller.
Yeah, I just reached over and I went to pet him and he started yiping.
Later, Randy.
Don't work too hard out there.
Yeah, I was petting him on his back, and he started yiping like something was killing him.
Put it this way, TJ. When it goes in the till, the offer comes off at the end. It went through the till and it came up at something like, I think it was $93.50.
Oh,
yeah, and we actually paid £30.
Oh, that's not too bad.
That's a discount.
So do y'all get like
See them people?
get like coupons in the mail sometimes or whatever?
Yeah, sometimes. But we had like Chicago Town
jealous.
Pizza and stuff like that. All the top stuff. McCain's.
Those coupons, they always they help out because like people when people come shopping at Walgreens, they bring their coupons with them. Like they print out in the machine, but like they, keep them with them or whatever, and they bring them into the store. Like, yeah, I got this coupon. I got this coupon. Man, there's people come in there with like a whole like bunch of like those extreme couponers or whatever. Extreme.
Yeah, I think they limit the amount of coupons you can use over here because people were doing that. One woman was going in and she had so many coupons, she was confusing herself what she'd used already and hadn't.
Yeah. How could she get confused? Because the cashier, like, she hands them the coupon and scans it and then puts it in the drawer.
Over here, they just scan it, yeah, and they put a little rip in it and give it back.
Why do they give you back the coupon or whatever? It's no good.
The coupon's no good to the store.
Right.
So they give it back to the customer and say, you freaking recycle it.
Yeah, but don't they?
No, they don't need it.
It's probably different over here because like what we do is like when somebody hands us a coupon, we just put them in the drawer so that way it's counted for or whatever.
Yeah, but the EPOS system does all that for them. Once the barcode is scanned, it's linked to your account, so they know you've used it. That's it. You don't need the coupon again.
Oh. I wonder if it's like that. Like once we scan the coupon, it's already in the system. We don't need to keep the coupons. I don't know. I'm gonna ask about that. That is kind of silly to.
Mark, I'm nowhere near 60, so I'm not getting away with that one.
They use the coupons basically just to verify that you got a coupon.
Yeah.
That's why you keep them, TJ.
Oh, gotcha.
Because we did that pizza, we took coupons, but if you had a coupon, we had to have it. Because at the end of the day, it had to balance.
But did they get, like when you went to like a pizza restaurant or whatever, did they give you back the coupon or did they just keep it?
No, we never got it back. No, when I was GM, we kept them. Because like I said, at the end of the day, what I had on my paper had to match.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, but we get multi-use coupons. So it'll say it'll get 10% off your next free shops. Yeah.
Yeah,
so
that's the difference.
And then you can go away with it and come back.
I called up Purina a couple months ago and bitched about something they stopped making for the dogs. And they sent me a coupon that was valued up to $35. And I mean, it looked like a golden ticket from Willy Wonka. That's what it looked like. And I got it, went to the store, and I gave it to my son because he was taking the Australian Shepherd, and he went and got a $35 bag of dog food for free.
Mark, no, I don't have the app, but I do have the bonus card. See, because that's the great thing about Iceland as well. If you shop online, you have to spend £35 to even qualify for delivery. But if you go into store and only spend £25, you can just leave it at the till, pay for it. They basket it up for you into boxes, put your name on it and your address, and then they'll deliver it a couple of hours later to your door. You don't have to carry it.
How far away does Mark live from you guys?
About 200 and something miles, I think.
How many?
About 200 and something, because we're in Essex, South England, and he's in Manchester, North England.
Oh. So he's not, I don't know. He's not too far from you guys, is he?
No, on the train, it's about 2.5 hours.
Oh. Y'all should go hang out sometime.
That means going up to Manchester.
Yeah.
I wouldn't expect Mark to come down here.
Do you and Laura go over to Manchester a lot, or sometimes, or?
We go up north every now and again. Sam, I'm originally from up there.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
You see, the problem though, when I take Laura up north, she has to go to the car. She has to get right behind the car and start sucking on the exhaust because the air is pure up there.
Oh.
Down here, it's all clogged up.
Oh god, that's crazy.
Yeah, Manchester's massive.
Well, that's all relative. I mean, the whole country isn't massive, but yes.
What's up, Dusty?
I think, though, there are, I think it's something like 62 million or 68 million people in the UK, and 18 million of them live in London alone. And then you've got the likes of Manchester, will have like 2.5 million. And then the rest of them, well, Birmingham's got like 6 million, and then it's all spread out, little pockets here, there, and everywhere. There's still plenty of land. East Coast, if you coupon right, they pay you to take the groceries out the store.
Oh.
Well, Laura, is Laura ready to go live?
I don't know. I don't even know what she's doing. I can hear her shouting in the other room on the phone, so I think she's talking to her mum.
Oh, because she said that she wanted to go live right after me.
No, that was David, not
I'm
him.
going live.
Oh, David's going.
I'm going to go live for a couple of hours. Then Justin's going to go live. And then Laura can fit in, if there's enough time,
Okay.
with you going live again.
Okay. Well, are you ready, David?
Well, I'll go live at 4:00, but
What time is it now?
3:22.
Okay, because
And I'll just go live over the top of everyone.
We've noticed.
No,
Rude.
Laura, you're going to go live right away?
If you want to
funny
end
when
it,
Lo-
Paul,
it's funny when
I'm
Lo-
happy with
Laura. It's funny when Laura talks because your emoji like speaks like, or your emojis.
that's because he's really a girl.
Mark, Mark, just let me answer the question.
That's pretty good. That was good.
Mark, we are now south of Wickford and west of Southend. We're in Basildon. So, not far from either of them two places. Wickford and South.
Basildon.
We're in Basildon. The concrete
Basildon.
jungle of the south.
Basildon.
or if you ring the council, they've employed a company from America to do their voiceover, you know, for the automated system, and it goes, "Thank you for ringing Basildon Council. It's Basildon, for God's sake, your own town."
Oh yeah, because it's like always like a little robot voice, like on the train or whatever. Yeah.
But it's the way it goes. Basildon.
Basildon. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, that's pretty funny. It's like, no, that's not it. It's the other one. Say it correctly.
It's all right. The council in Chelmsford spent millions upgrading the signs, and they spelt Chelmsford wrong on every one of them. It's like, oops, back to the drawing board.
Oh.
Somebody's not from Chelmsford. Ooh, a Mars drink.
No, that's mine. Pull it down.
It's on my table. Finders keepers.
Fine.
Finders keepers.
What the hell are you guys arguing about now?
She put a Mars drink right in front of me.
Right, I can go and use these down the toilet.
That's fine.
You were on the toilet. What?
She's taken my Dr. Peppers. Well, no, she thinks she's taken all the Dr. Peppers, not realizing some of them spilt out of it.
Hand me the can over. And your Dr. Pepper don't get hurt.
There you go. There's a
No,
can.
the Mars can.
Well, you can have the can when I finished it.
So what's Mars? Is that like I know
A
it's
chocolate
Mars bar.
it's a candy bar,
I'm
but
trying to think what their chocolate bar's called. It's the same thing.
Mars bar.
No,
They do sell Mars bars over
No,
there.
they're called Sankey.
Yeah, we do.
They,
So
they
she's
do
eating
sell
a
Mars
Mars
bar.
bar and drinking a Dr. Pepper on the toilet. There you go.
No, it's a Mars bar drink. So the drink,
Oh,
it's a
That sounds
that's
good.
what I
milkshake.
was trying to think of. That's what I was trying.
It's a drink that tastes like Mars bar.
Well, I'm
don't know.
confused. What I'm confused about, Joe, is didn't he say he was sitting on the toilet doing this?
yeah.
No, I
that's
didn't.
what I heard.
Laura said she was tipping the Dr. Peppers down the toilet.
Oh,
I thought
Why
she
was
said
she
she
dumping
was,
them down the
she was
toilet
eating a
for?
Mars bar and drinking a Dr. Pepper on the toilet.
You see, if you've got a seriously stained toilet, right?
Oh yeah, I've
So
seen
you-
that. I've seen
Yeah,
that before.
get a cap, get a bottle of Coca-Cola and an Alka-Seltzer, put it in the toilet. I mean, careful when you drop the Alka-Seltzer because it will go vroom.
Yeah.
But your toilet will be pure and white when you're finished.
Yeah, I've seen that. You put it on the top part though, right?
You're supposed to
put it in
squirt
the-
it around and let it drip
Mm.
down.
Pour
and
it in
then
a bowl.
boom. Yeah, once
Each will do the
once all the
same
coke
thing.
gets to the bottom, you drop the Alka-Seltzer in.
Oh yeah, Laura just sent me a picture of like what the Mars thing looks like.
Yeah, she sent it to me. That sounds like it's good. We got a thing called here, chocolate soldiers or yoo-hoos.
So
Oh,
does
we
it-
got
does it
Yoo-hoos
have-
over here.
Does the
Or Yazoos, we
does
call
the
them.
Mars does it kind of taste? Does it have like a chocolatey taste to it?
Yeah, because it is a Mars bar.
Oh.
Literally, it's a Mars bar mushed up into a drink.
Yeah, it's like a
okay.
chocolate. It's like chocolate milk, but Mars flavored.
Oh.
Really?
You get them chocolate soldiers and you put a little peanut butter whiskey in there, boy, woo, watch out.
Yeah, that's about right. 4 hours driving, but it's actually 2.5 hours on the train, if you time it right. And that's leaving Manchester Victoria.
So they left this note on the door saying they're sorry they missed us Friday about this suit. And the freaking tracking number on here doesn't come up as a UPS tracking number. Comes up as a number you got to give to the people they dropped it off at.
What'd you get?
So
Like
I got to
some-
get with
you got
with
some
him.
some soup delivered to your house?
a suit, suit,
Oh,
a suit, a
suit.
tux.
A
Oh.
tuxedo.
Yeah, a tuxedo. So he's gonna have to find out. He's gonna have to call or find out where the hell this thing's at because he can't go back. He needs it for next week. And it's bullshit that he said it said it was out for delivery yesterday. And I was here till 6 o'clock and they didn't come.
Marks Road.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody, I think I'm gonna call it. You get a half-hour break between you and David. Go get yourself something to eat.
I'll be
Sit
the
on
one
the
sending
toilet.
links out.
Sit
I'm
on the
gonna- I'm gonna
toilet, sit
I'm
on the
gonna- I'm gonna go
toilet like Laura does and drink your soda. Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
make my protein shake and put the giggle juice in there.
There you go.
Well, Laura's going to send the links out, so
Okay, everybody. Hey, thanks for being here.
Bye.
We'll see you
Later.
again later today.
have
Bye.
a good day,
Everybody.
guys.
Yeah.
Justin.
Uh,